I'm outside the apartment. It is pretty chilly out here, so I don't know what I'm doing out here trying to look cute. But anyway, it's quite chilly. It is the weekend before Thanksgiving, and we're gonna go see Patricia. So for once, I am ready and waiting for the boys. Kenton's ironing a shirt, and Khalid is doing a few chores. So little bits of things like that. So I am actually ready before them. And yes, it's pretty windy out here. And again, we're gonna go see Patricia, my friend, one of my oldest college friends. I met her over 20 years ago. I actually met her before I met my own husband. So that's really cool that we've kept in touch on and off. And over the years, somehow we ended up in the same state. So we both went to school in New York, but eventually ended up here in North Carolina, and she's next door to me in Durham. So anyway, what else is going on? Last week Kenton went and got his flu shot. I kind of vlogged, and I will show you that. So if you don't want to get your flu, or you don't want to get the flu, please make sure you get your flu shot on time. And another tip, get you some Jamaican chicken soup. So yes, by now, if you're watching this, I should have uploaded my video on authentic Jamaican soup. Jamaican soup. Oh my God, it was so good. It was such a hit. So yes, look to your side and you will see that I have the video on the soup ready. Okay, so see you soon. We're going to Fast Med so that Kenton can get his TB test and a flu shot for his new job. So hopefully they'll let us come along. Pretend I'm not here.
Alright, so the flu shot goes up here,
Right.
the TB goes here.
Yep.
Your choice. Where do you?
Doesn't matter.
Right, left? Okay.
I'm left-handed.
Make sure you stick it in real hard.
I'll do your TB right just because you should, you can't mess with it. Try not to
Right. So
irritate it. So then I'll do the left here,
Right.
the flu shot on the left. It can get a little sore, so the more you move it, the better.
okay.
Okay?
All right.
Alright, so. Yeah, I like this city. Trying to convince my husband to move to LA, but he's like, are you kidding me? No.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Alright, 1, 2. You okay? Okay.
That was fast. I washed my fresh thyme, and I'm gonna put that in the pot too. And leaves and stem and all. It just goes right in there and cooks.
Delicious. Just like the way Juanita would make it.
Would you stop with the damn Juanita? Ain't no Juanita.
Juanita.
Silly.
That's very good.
Patricia, I'm at Patricia's house. She's hosting me, she and her husband, Belu. Say something, Patricia.
Hi! Hi, Habiba!
Yep, I've known Patricia now for like 25 years. I met my husband in her room. There's my husband. I met him in her room. Can you believe that? Yep. Ken was sitting at your desk in your room.
Oh, wow.
Right. Juan was in there. Now you remember?
Now she remembers. See? Juan and I matriculated at the same time. We were both transfer students. Juan,
And because you had Juan there, I thought Kenton was Spanish. Look at me thinking Kenton was Spanish.
hey,
Clearly he was not. Kenton, he wasn't Spanish.
close.
Even though he likes to fantasize about some mysterious girl named Juanita.
You guys had this quiet operation going on because
Is
none
that?
of us knew that you two got together.
Oh, really?
No?
Hey, Velu, say hi.
Hi.
That's her hubby of many years. Yeah. So now you're on YouTube. So Velu just offered me some flan, homemade. So I'm gonna taste this and I'm gonna give him my honest opinion.
Eat your pizza.
Really does taste good. It really does. It doesn't taste eggy at all.
She's not lying. I can
Not
see
lying,
from
she's
here,
not.
sidewise.
Really?
If she's faking, I
No,
could have figured it
no.
out.
No, I'm not baking it. It
Yeah.
really does taste good. I like the consistency and I like that kind of burnt sugar taste
Yeah,
on it.
Yep.
And it's sweet.
Yep.
Good. Kids, Mariam, you here has some jerk chicken.
Jerk wings.
Jerk wings. Yeah, jerk wings. These are looking really tasty. Where's the jerk sauce?
Here you go.
Okay.
No, he's not. I know.
There's my kids. Kareem, you're giving me your back. All right, Mariam here, who is crying because she's cutting onions, or she just finished cutting onions, is going to help me make our corned beef. So we're going to make corned beef and fries, oven baked fries. So we have our onions, lettuce, tomato, garlic, and of course our wonderful Scotch bonnet to give it some flavor and a little heat. Here's our big cabbage and some tomato ketchup. The ingredients are really simple. Then here, of course, is our corned beef. And all you need is a can of corned beef. As you know, this is already cooked. It's already cooked and salted, so we're not going to add salt to this dish. This is a very easy dish that a lot of Jamaicans cook. And it's very simple, very fast, and that's what we're gonna make to go with some potato fries. So here are potatoes, and Kareem is going to cut these up, and we're gonna bake them in the oven. I'm showing Khalid we don't eat the center of the cabbage. We take out the core, yep, just like that, and then we're gonna shred the leaves. So you just be careful, and then we're just gonna shred the leaves, and that's gonna go with our corned beef. All right, so Khalid has cut half the cabbage. I'm gonna use the entire cabbage because we want all that fiber and vitamins. Want to try to cut it even though, Khalid. So try to keep the pieces nice and even. Alright, so Miriam's putting some seasoning in there, some salt, pepper, paprika into the vegetables. I'm sorry you can't see here, but Kareem's got the corned beef out, and all you have to do now is just slice it. Just slice it. It slices very easily. The slices, it's okay if it's not very neat because it's actually going to fall apart in the pot. Yep, cut the whole thing. So Mariam's going to go ahead and put the corned beef into the vegetables, in with the vegetables. And mix it without scrambling the corned beef because you want some nice big chunky pieces. Once this is brown a little bit, you can add some tomato sauce to it and a little bit of water, and that will help you make some sauce. I put some ketchup in there, just a little bit. And that's going to help make the sauce when you mix it with about half a cup of water. Okay, Miriam?
Okay.
Okay, Miriam's going to add a half a cup of water, or is that a full cup?
1 cup.
1 cup of water, okay? And that makes a little bit of a stew. And now we're going to add our cabbage. And let that simmer for about 5 minutes at most.
Putting the cabbage in.
Be careful. It's a lot of cabbage, be careful. Yeah, you might want to do it in 2 steps, 2 phases. Even though the cabbage will shrink.
Yeah.
So now you might want to cover it up. So we're going to steam the cabbage for about 5 to 10 minutes until it is soft but not too soggy, because we want to keep the vitamins. Okay, our cabbage is definitely done. Going to mix that in with our corned beef. And going to serve this with some potatoes, some baked oven fries. And this is so tasty. If you guys haven't tried this, you need to try this. It's really fast and easy. There's my Scotch bonnet. I haven't forgotten you, my friend. Okay, here are our sweet potato fries, and of course our Irish potato fries oven baked. Now we're going to add the wonderful cabbage and corned beef. Yum. Can you see that with all the corned beef? And this plate's a little messy, but we'll clean that off before serving. Be careful of the Scotch bonnet. What a messy plate. So I'm adding the scallions to it, and it's done. Alright, so Mermin's about to sit at the table, but she wanted to taste it before she sat down. It's good?
Yeah.
And for those of us who like some heat, you gotta bring it with some Jamaican Scotch bonnet sauce. Yes, it has it in it, but I like. So we're going to be making sweet potato pie today. I'm going to show the kids how to make it. So Khalid here, number 1, is chopping the sweet potatoes, which you can see. We've just peeled them, and he's going to chop them. And then Kareem over here is going to boil them, so we have the water going. Okay, so this will boil, and then what are we going to do with it after that?
Take it out.
Yeah, we're going to take it out. We're going to mash it and add our other ingredients like the milk and the cinnamon and eggs and nutmeg and all that goodness. So this will boil for about 15 minutes until it's soft. So Kareem is straining the potatoes that are cooked, ready for our sweet potato puree. Good, so we're going to get this into our bowl and start crushing it. So back to our pie. Kareem's got 2 eggs here. He's going to whisk, and to that we're going to add some milk, evaporated milk. And with that, some sugar, about a cup of sugar, and our spice. So Kareem is adding about a cup of evaporated milk to the eggs. Okay, that's fine. while Miriam is crushing the sweet potatoes over there. And then Miriam, you're going to go ahead and add some butter to that, about half a stick of butter, because this is for 2 pies. So Miriam's added the butter and she's crushing the sweet potatoes, and we have to try to puree that. Alright, so my secret ingredient is about a teaspoon of cornstarch. Just fine cornstarch going in. And this is going to make sure everything mixes well and doesn't fall apart. And gives it that kind of thick, creamy, together filling. So this is our eggs, milk, sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, and Miriam's going to go ahead and add the sweet potato puree. Yep, you just whisk it really fast until it's mixed, and that's the color we're looking for. Nice orange. The filling into the pie crust, which has already been cooked. I have 2 pie crusts. This one is actually a shortbread pie crust that doesn't need pre-baking, and this one is the traditional pastry pie crust. So we're going to bake both of them for about 10 to 15 minutes. Say about 15 minutes on 300.